Hey everybody, Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. It is the very last day of January and I am shipping out a couple of different orders to DLT Trading. I have another exclusive that we have run through Paul Edgett at DLT. He had requested it, I want to say maybe a year or so ago. We're doing Slim Midi Marauders, and you guessed it, S90V. We've done now the Praetorian T, the Genesis T, the 187 drop point, and now the Slim Midi. And I'm really excited to show you the knives that I have on the table, because in addition to some pretty straightforward SKUs, we've done a lot of custom upgrades. I have a couple fixed blades here that I haven't been able to put out in a long time. Some cool Raiders and and Swift. So let's take a dive in and see what we have headed DLT's way. Down here, not quite as sexy as the Slim Midis, but I don't know, you guys might think these are pretty sexy. The Swift has done really well, and we're starting to deliver fast and heavy and hard, the different colored aluminum chassis on this knife. If you were able to make it to SHOT Show, you will see that we are starting to deliver drop points. So as of right now, these are Tonto tumbled S35. They are aluminum chassis. This is our kind of crimson red, although I would say it's a little bit darker, maybe more maroon. We have a bronze, which is more of an earthen espresso tone, and these will vary from batch to batch, hopefully not too much, but hard anodizing yields different results than the anodizing that we do to our titanium. So this is kind of my espresso color. I love it. It looks great with the black as well. And then, well, here you go. So we have this dark espresso color against tumbled and against black, and it changes the hue just a little bit. But just a beautiful color. I love it. All right, so those are the Swift, and then diving into the Slim Midi Marauder. Again, these are all S90V. Some are tumbled, some are PVD. Starting off with kind of a straightforward flamed finish here. This does not have any facing on it, so it's a more muted, subtle tone. The second one here, this is a new texture, and every time I ask my custom texturing, sculpting specialist, Fish, he does not reveal his secrets. So all I can say is there's some really interesting texturing on there, and the tiger stripe flaming as well. These two here, you could either call these water ripples or bark. I would say this is kind of a little more bark, like the bark on a tree. It's a little bit more horizontal in the feel of the sculpting, and a very soft, rounded appeal to it. This is more water ripples, I would say. Again, they're both bronze with tumble blades. This one here, I think Greg called Bear Claw. Again, it's got that texturing on the handles. It looks really cool. It looks like static from a certain angle. This one here, Blades of Grass. It's got some really pretty violet and light blue hues.
Paintbrush.
Paintbrush. Oh yeah. So Roxanne and Jack were here the other day because they didn't have school. And I showed it to Jack and I said, what would you call it? And he says, paintbrush. And I said, there you go. It does kind of look like paintbrush marks. This one here is PVD coated and a couple little small striations on it after the PVD. Yeah, I don't really know what to call some of these. Icicles! Thanks, Jackie. And then under the PVD, we've done a few of these. This is absolutely lightning all the way. It's got that really hard geometric crisscross on there. Just very cool. All PVD except for the hardware. So cool. This one here, kind of a Predator. Kind of a loose, lazy river / Predator in blue. It's got some contouring on it with PVD. This one here has PVD on the handle and spring with some brush marks all around the outside, some abrasion brush marks with blue anodizing. And then the last Slim Midi here has a brushed violet to bronze fade with falling leaf. I like that combination. It's got a slightly polished handle with the falling leaf and the fade from violet to bronze. Some of the STA fixed blades, of course, these always come with our proprietary Kydex sheaths, Tech Lock belt clasp on the back. They're typically made in D2, and this knife does come available in Vulcan finish, but these are PVD, one OD, one black, and then last, and certainly not least, I think absolutely hands down one of my favorite fixed blades we make, the Raider. S35VN PVD. It's got some double saw teeth on the back ridge of the blade. It's got a false edge harpoon. It is not sharpened on the back edge if you're curious. It's got a built-in breaker on this down by the hand-formed G10. And just a lovely feel in the hand. The hilt is a solid hilt that is also marked S35VN. Just a beautiful knife here. Again, this also comes with a Kydex sheath. So a fantastic batch of knives. It's a combination of their exclusive S90V Slim Midi Marauders, some Swift in both tumbled and PVD, all black, all colored, different colored anodizing on the handles, a couple STA, and a couple Raiders. So a nice group of knives headed Paul's way at DLT Trading. Happy January to all. We are now fully in the new year. I hope you're all doing well. Stay tuned, and until the next time, I'm out.